What's up, Pisces? All right, so this eclipse is happening in your 4th house. By the way, I didn't mention in the intro, but there is a square from Neptune, currently sitting in Pisces, to this eclipse. So, number one, there's definitely going to be some crazy deception and spells and propaganda and shit. So watch out for that. Also, if your like ascendant degree or sun or your moon or whatever is within 5 to 10 degrees of 19 degrees Pisces, or if you have anything in Gemini or Sagittarius or Virgo around there, 19 degrees, this will definitely affect you more than the rest of us. Let's take a look at your birth chart. Excuse me. Ooh. Yeah, anyway. Saturn will be, oh, hello, Saturn. Saturn will be trining, which is a helpful aspect from Aquarius, which I feel will help us ground whatever's going to happen around the eclipse into reality in a more stable and organized way. But I also feel like it will help those that want to use that energy to like look into whatever kind of deception Neptune's laying on us. I mean, Neptune itself doesn't lay down the deception, it just, kind of influences things. Anyway, the last thing that's happening that's really important is Mercury, currently in retrograde in Gemini. During the eclipse will be invisible, but within a couple of hours of the eclipse it will be Cazimi, which means leaving the conjunction. So I feel like there's a very good possibility of people, us, everybody, receiving some kind of message within a couple hours of the eclipse. Now they usually say for eclipses they take effect and they're in effect for several months, but what I have been hearing anyway about this with the Mercury anyway is that because Mercury's right there and will be moving right off of it, you could be getting a message right away. So pay attention to that. I think it's pretty cool. Anyway, Gemini is your 4th house. This is the house of home. This is the house of your childhood, your deepest secret desires, mama, ooh. Interesting. I'm not back again this time tomorrow. Carry on, as if nothing really mattered. Anyway, little bit of Queen. Yeah, so fuck, did I even finish what I was saying about Mercury? Yeah, I did. Pay attention to, intuitive messages, especially within a few hours of the eclipse. Songs, movies, videos, conversations. You could pick up something from a conversation that could really help you process something, or just give you a heads up about what the eclipse might mean for you. Anyway, being that it's happening in the 4th house, this could help you uncover some family secrets, or connect you more deeply with your ancestors or your ancestral roots, or help you process some childhood wounding, or bring back to the surface some childhood wounding so that you have the opportunity to process it. Okay, Pisces. This is an interesting kind of reading. It's 15 cards. I start with these first 3 and what's on the bottom of the deck, and then I'll pull out the rest. Okay, so what's on the bottom of the deck? We have Saturn, the universe, endings, Good old Saturn. Endings and new beginnings. Everything that happens for a reason. It happens in perfect divine timing. Even if we don't want it to be that way with our little egos, but what do we know, right? Right out the bat, we have the Hangman in reverse that came out, the Knight of Wands, and reversed Queen of Pentacles. So the Hangman reversed. To me, this says, well, number one, you showed up to your reading. Hey, how's it going, Pisces? So this could be a few different things. Number one, it could be that you are either refusing to see things from a different perspective than your normal one. That's possible. Or it could be that you are ending your underworld cycle. Considering, I don't know, this is left brain speaking here, considering Saturn is currently moving through your 12th house, it's probably the other way around. It's probably the first way that I mentioned, being that you might be refusing to switch perspectives or not spending enough time being with yourself and your thoughts. Maybe you need to spend more time in meditation or creating artistic things. Anyway, it's surrounded by the Knight of Wands upright, which is 2 decan Sagittarius, 1 decan Scorpio, which is very much a very passionate, sexual, driven, they have strong beliefs. It could be you, it could be somebody around you. And then the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So the Queen of Pentacles reversed is, well, this is Capricorn energy, but it's like, actually it feels highly judgmental, like, I know the right way to do everything and you need to do it my way. It could actually be that she's incredibly disorganized and doesn't know how to manage her finances, or I say she, it could be he. Take it however it resonates. It's the feminine aspect of that particular suit though, right? So it could be somebody that's really micromanaging, and it could very well be that you want to just escape from that. So the first pile up top here is the first path. Second pile is either second path or an elaboration on the first path. And down here is environment, psychological factors. And over here is karma, outcome, and destiny. So with the Last Judgment reversed, we have the Devil, and we have the Six of Wands reversed. I'm the devil, I can do what I want. Tenacious D. Anybody? Anybody? No? Okay. Interesting. Pisces. Very interesting. Okay. So path number one is you refusing to listen to whatever the universe is trying to tell you. Not stepping up to your calling. Ignoring whatever Saturn's trying to teach you. I have chills. Ooh. And as a result, maybe feeling like a failure, maybe actually literally losing something, some contest. Oh boy. If you're duking it out with this Queen of Wands character and you continue to ignore yourself, really, and your purpose, your calling, you will lose. That's what the cards are telling me. And the Devil is interesting. I pretty much always end up ranting about how this is not a super negative energy. It's Capricorn. I'm a Cap rising, Cap moon. So I'm like, I am the fucking goat though, okay? But but this is talking about harnessing our will to action and harnessing our sexual vital energies and creating something with it. It's about manifesting things into reality, into matter. It's about organization, a strong father figure. It's about um, structuring things in such a way so that the cause and effect turns out how you want it to. It could be stubbornness, though. If you've ever met a goat, they can be very stubborn. I know stubbornness is usually something you associate with Taurus, but seriously, goats very, very, very stubborn. Anyway, sorry, back to your reading. But how this is showing up with the other cards next to it, I feel like it is thy will be done, not mine. But you're not listening to that. It's my will, god damn it. I don't want to do whatever it is you're telling me to do. I want to do it my way. And I'm here to tell you that it's not going to go well. Path number 2 is with the Sun, the Seven of Swords, and the Three of Pentacles. Interesting. So, quick little aside about astrology. Wherever the sun is, your sun sign, that is what spirit intends for you to become, that will be fulfilling for you to become in this lifetime. It also represents where your body is. Where your body is. Not your body, but where your body is. So, path number 2 is following your calling. It is going for true freedom. It's going for joy and creativity and life and things of that nature. You may be dealing with someone that on the surface appears passionate and involved and seems like they have a strong belief structure, but they could very well be playing tricks on you. They could very well be thieving. They could be lying. But it seems like you're trying to build something that's creative, something that will last a long time, leave a legacy. That's the words that I'm looking for. What's interesting though about how this eclipse is happening, the south node is in your 10th house, the north node is in your 4th house. So there is that actually that Capricorn Cancer axis. It's Capricorn, but so it feels like, especially from the cards that I'm getting here, it's like you want to build a legacy and do stuff in your 10th house right now. But how the eclipses are happening is you literally can't. Another thing to consider is until you have really dealt with the 4th house, you can't build a strong 10th house. So some things to keep in mind. Oh, yeah, and Hangman Reverse is like refusing to look down there. It's like, no, I don't want to look into the muddy water. I know it's a shit show down there, and I've got better things to do. Here's the thing, though. Like I was saying, you can't... I know you want to do some teamwork. You want to build stuff, but there is going to continue to be sabotage until you deal with whatever is down there. And this eclipse cycle is probably going to bring shit up that you're going to be forced to deal with. You also could have like something really intense happen at home, like I don't know, like a flooding, or like, I mean, Neptune is in your house right now, your first house, Pisces, but the eclipse is happening squaring Neptune. So seriously, there could be like some floods or something crazy that that happens at home. Just kind of putting that out there. Psychological factors. Wow. What was I saying about Cancer on the 4th house? Holy shit. So you have 2 queens that have come out in this reading, and they're both upside down, which tells me that there is a very major aspect of yourself that you're not nurturing, you're not looking after. So Queen of Cups reversed, 8 of Wands, 5 of Cups. You're dealing with some grief, some loss. There's definitely an aspect of yourself that you're ignoring, that you're not nurturing, that you're not taking care of. You're probably armored. Wilhelm Reich termed it armoring when you have some emotion that's stuck in your body. That part of your body literally gets hard, but it starts in the etheric, in the energetic, before it happens in your physical vessel. You could be talking really fast right now. You could be sending out messages. You could be getting messages. With Mercury retrograde, somebody could be like sliding into your DMs, trying to like come back into your life. Totally possible. Or you could be trying to reach out to somebody that the relationship has ended with, and there's no love there. You could be, like I said about Mercury within a few hours of the eclipse going Cassimi, you could very well receive a download that is about a past relationship, that is about maybe even a past loved one. Yeah, I don't know if you do any mediumship. It's interesting that is what's coming up, because like I don't even know if I really fully believe in mediumship, but that kind of shit could be going on around the eclipse. You could be receiving messages from your ancestors, from your spirit guides, and you know, it's got you in your feels, and you're ignoring it, and you need to not ignore it. Fuck. So outcome, karma, destiny. Wow, my hair is crazy today. We have the Princess of Swords reversed, the Empress reversed, and the 4 of Cups reversed. So wow. So I was talking about needing to nurture yourself. Definitely not doing that. Definitely need to do more of that. Princess of Swords reversed. This could be a few things. Could be a few things. Empress reversed. Dang. So there's that feminine aspect of yourself that I was mentioning and talking about already. You can stay in the masculine principle all you want, being assertive and creating and doing things, but eventually you will hit a wall and you will feel empty and like you're not filling your own cup. And you can't always seek that from people outside of you, or you will be let down. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, Pisces. how I'm actually picking up this over here, the Sun, the Seven of Swords, and the Three of Pentacles, is you could have someone in your life that kind of represents this Queen of Pentacles character to you that is talking about like building and doing stuff with you. But the sun shining over here is kind of like revealing how maybe it's actually really toxic and you're seeing through some lies and deception that is occurring. Um, I imagine Neptune being in your first house. I mean, it does rule Pisces, but I can see like, or I'm picking up rather that it could have things feel kind of foggy for you. So that's this Princess of Swords, but it's almost like the sun coming in like is helping reveal that, so you're able to identify it. Once you can identify it, then you can do something about it, right? Yeah, but there's definitely like a very strong need to go within, to nurture yourself right now, to process whatever emotions you've been ignoring up until now. And I feel like the eclipse is probably going to force that to happen. Yeah, and yeah, like there is some major changes coming for you, and Saturn traveling through your 12th house is probably going to influence this for sure. But generally, what I'm picking up, Pisces, is that whatever problems are happening, whatever things are occurring for you right now, you can begin dealing with a lot of it by just taking a little bit more time every day with yourself, going within and working on maybe some stronger psychic boundaries. Maybe I just had I just had something that Alyssa Sharp, the Divine Venus, said. Um, she ranted about boundaries in a video with the Peace Dealer, and she was talking about, I hate it when people tell me that I need better boundaries. Like, bitch, that's why I'm so psychic. That's why I can read your chart how I do, okay? So, you know, take what I say with a grain of salt. Maybe you don't need better boundaries, I don't know. But if that's not the case, or, you know, you like being like kind of porous, then what is important then is to take a little bit more time for yourself, so that whatever it is that your calling is that you're trying to ignore, you actually can go for and do without feeling drained and feeling like you need to, I don't know, yeah, like without feeling like you need to take from other people. You can attract what you need rather than trying to like siphon it off. It's interesting because I just got the image in my head of like siphoning gas, which is kind of amusing because Neptune Pisces is gas, but not like gasoline gas, but like gaseous, whatever. Anyway, you get what I mean. Okay, Pisces. If you would like a personal reading, if you want to go into some more detail, you can either email me or order a reading through my Etsy store, and I look forward to reading for you again. Good luck with this eclipse. Godspeed.